It has been 1 week now since we have gotten home from our road trip. We stopped at the Flight 93 Memorial in Pennsylvania.
We're not too far from it. It's going to sound beautiful because it's really windy. This way. We're almost there.
It's just keeping my face warm.
Okay, now let's look over here. I don't like filming people. It's kind of disrespectful. Wonder what that building is over there.
Stayed on a sailboat around Annapolis, Maryland. We're making some coffee first thing in the morning. Matt was nice enough to let us spend the night on the Island Thistle. I believe it's a, is it a 38 foot?
I thought he said a 32.
32 foot?
Yeah, because I was like,
Single mast sail?
Because I thought they think it's our RV.
Yeah, 32 foot. We stayed on the couches last night. Ended up having to sleep separately because there's just not enough room on that one big one for both of us. Of course, I got the small couch. And she got the big one. It's a pretty quiet night. The winds are blowing. It's a little chilly out. It's still a beautiful day. She's making us some coffee. We're going to have sausage and eggs. And we're going to play Titanic on the end of the boat later. There's that nice Titanic thing going on. Yeah, it's a pretty nice place. The boat is way bigger than what it looks like on camera. It looks like a tiny little thing on camera, but boy, it's spacious in there, nice. You got all the amenities that you'd have in an RV. You got your stove, your oven. You got heat. I don't think it's got air conditioning, but out here you really don't need it. It's got its windshield up. Yeah, it was a good night. A little rough sleep, but my first time ever spending the night on a boat. We'll see if we get to take it out today. It's supposed to be a little bit windy. And we then went to New York City, seen Ground Zero, seen the Statue of Liberty, the new One World Trade Center, and had a hot dog from a street vendor.
How the water is flowing. You see it so much better right here, honey. No, no. I should have bought some quarters.
Right here.
I'm not going to see it as good. Yeah, but I've been to New York like 10 times and never seen the Statue of Liberty, and here we are. Yeah.
It's the first time.
Yeah, and I was down in Harlem and I'm not walking on grass.
From there we went to Salem, Massachusetts for a night. Then the next day we continued on to Old Orchard Beach, Maine for a spell. We weren't there but a couple hours. Spent the night with my uncle in Norway, Maine. And then we returned to Portland, Maine to do a little lighthouse tour. And we visited the Portland Headlight and the Spring Light. And we bought another hot dog off of a hot dog vendor at the Portland Headlight, and it was a red snapper hot dog.
All right.
I'll let you have one thing.
Where are you?
I'm in Maine.
Turn around and look. You're at the Portland Headlight.
I didn't know that.
All right.
Took that as a compliment.
Some good.
Okay.
He wants to lean. Or let me.
There's our red snapper hot dog.
Then returned back to Salem on our way home and spent some time wandering around Salem, Massachusetts. And then from there,
Alright, this is Derby Wharf in Salem. And,
Look.
over here we have
I'm gonna hit this.
the Salem Maritime National Historic Site, National Park Service. And there's a big boat out there. We're gonna walk over to it. I'll be right back.
we got home late at night. It was dark. We settled in for the night. And the next day when we got up, Jessica was cleaning up some of the car while I was just getting out of bed. And she found in our yard the cover for the bathroom fan for our RV. And it had rained. It had poured rain. And with closer investigation, we got pretty lucky. Once I looked at it, we lost a little bit of trim, which I'll show you in a minute. And most of the water was sucked up by this. The cover. blocked the sunlight to keep it kind of cool in here in the summertime. It had fallen out and laid on the floor like this and soaked up. I mean, it was nothing. It was solid, just solid, soaking, sopping wet. So it helped out a little bit. But that's the price you pay for owning a recreational vehicle. There's always something to repair, it seems like. Now let's go look at the damage. There's the hatch that was missing. Apparently it had been broken before and the previous owner taped it on, and I did not know that. He had taped it on with some white tape and it blew off in the storm. And down here you can see where some of the water damage starts. I'm not too worried about that. I'm going to try to probably pull up that floor and see what might be damaged underneath and maybe replace all that trim. But I am grateful for the fact that the cover fell down and soaked up a lot of the water. As you can see, don't mind the baby blanket in the window. As you can see, it's pretty nice in here, and I would kind of like to keep it that way. Don't mind a vacuum cleaner. I was doing some cleaning. I did a tour of the RV with my cell phone, and it got all crooked. So now you can see it a little better.